Valentine's Day is a day of love and celebration, but for some, it's just not such a joyous occasion. Britt, Frank, psychotherapist and trauma specialist, is here with tips to make it through the holiday. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Crystal.
So it's funny because, like I said, you know, it seems like this is a big lovey-dovey day, but there's a lot of stress and a lot of pressure attached to Valentine's Day too. Why do you think that is?
There is so much pressure. So there's pressure for couples to have this perfect day. There's pressure for single people to be in a couple. And then there's pressure for everybody else to just be happy. So it can be really, really difficult.
I mean, it is. It's basically like, here's this big happy day, but be perfect, be happy.
Right.
No pressure.
None at all.
And you're supposed to feel great, right? All right, so you have some really great tips and some brain hacks to kind of help people get through it. What's your first tip for us?
The first one is just stay off of social media.
Okay.
Right?
Why do we want to do that?
No one has ever gotten off online going, wow, I feel so good about my life. On a good day, it doesn't work. On a holiday, it's impossible. So just turn the devices off and stay offline.
I love that. That's a good idea. And then your other tip is to make sure that you get together with some friends, right?
Yeah, isolation is terrible for depression, it's terrible for anxiety, and it's terrible for trauma. So if you have people in your life, get together, stay in, or get together and go out, but be with people if at all possible.
I think that's a great idea. I know a lot of people have a tendency to just say, oof, I'm just going to be here by myself eating my ice cream or doing something else. But you can do things that make you happy, right? So
absolutely. Today is the day to give yourself permission. So if you need a mental health day, and you need to stay in and eat ice cream and do nothing, let yourself do that. Go to a yoga class if you can. Do things that make you happy and just check out of your life for a day.
Oh, completely. And not on the social media side of things.
Correct.
You know, like do the things that really actually make you
happy.
And I love this next tip because it is to just let the day be terrible. What do you mean by that?
Some days are bad. So this expectation that we have to have perfect days every day can make things worse. So let the day be bad, embrace the badness of the day. Let it be terrible and put it in perspective. It's one day and it'll be bad and then it'll be over.
Do you think people feel that like they judge themselves a lot?
Absolutely. Permission, permission, permission.
Yes.
The day is bad. Let the day be bad.
I'm hearing a lot of, give yourself permission and a lot of acceptance. Like just accept it.
Sometimes self-care is permission and acceptance to have a really, really bad day.
Yeah, exactly. Eat the ice cream if you need to.
Exactly.
Try to make yourself feel better. Allow yourself to be, miserable if that's where you're at. Now, your last tip is for couples.
For couples, talk to each other.
This is directed at all of you.
Talk to each other. Your partner can't read your mind. I promise you, they cannot read your mind. Most partners want their other to be happy. Tell them what you need. I'm not going to tell you what I want and then get mad at you for not doing it.
Reading, okay, so because I remember doing that, very, very early on in those first relationships, like, well, you should just know.
You should know.
You should just know.
Yeah.
And it's not how it goes. I mean, you have to be able to communicate your desires, your needs. And like in my case, I'm not a huge Valentine's Day person, but I typically will want, a card.
Right.
And we might just go out to dinner one night. And I never want to celebrate it on the actual day.
Not on the actual day.
Because it's crazy.
It's pressure, it's crazy. But your partner, if they didn't know that, wouldn't know to do that.
Exactly. So what we did this year is I told my boyfriend, hey, let's do a gift and a card, no more than $50 or no more than whatever. I mean, if you spend $10 on some chocolate, it's just more to say, hey, we're recognizing this. But unless we had that conversation, we'd both be and he was kind of surprised. He was like, wait, I'm supposed to get you something?
Did you see the relief on his face when you told him, like, okay, I know what she wants.
Yes. And as long as it's under 50, we're good. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, if people are interested, because I love that you have these tips on your Instagram page, where can people find you for more?
Yes, I'm online. All these tips are online, b.e.frank.
Okay.
Or on my website at www.thegreenhousekc.com.
Awesome. Follow her on Instagram at b.e.frank. I mean, it's awesome because you have all these tips there for everybody to see.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Britt.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.